Welcome back to Loreline. Today's practice is focused on a warrior dance. So get comfy and meet me on your mat for this one. Okay, whenever you're ready, let's start out on our backs. Feel free to pet a kitty if you need to. Take off your glasses, get settled in. Just lay on your back and focus on your breath for just a couple minutes here.
Barley?
I like to do this little vagus nerve reset that I will walk you through. And the purpose of this is to help anxiety. It really helps with the fight or flight response in the body. So, to start, make sure your spine is straight. You can do this when laying down if you need to, so stay on your back if you would like to. And just turn your neck so that your head goes to one side. So, either side, center, then the other side. Then, clasp your hands, intertwine your fingers, and put them behind your head so your elbows are out wide. And you're gonna look only with your eyes now to one side, all the way over as far as you can look. Ultimately, you are waiting for an automatic response in your body, which can come as a yawn, a swallow, maybe even a cough. And that can take up to 3 minutes per side. So just take your time. Try to make sure there's no tension in your neck, so make sure your shoulders are as relaxed as possible. And once you get it, go ahead and do the other side. So eyes all the way to the left. Once you're done with that, you can turn your head to either side again to feel how much less tight everything feels. Much less tension. If you're following along with me, you can do a seated forward fold, touch your toes.
Ma'am?
Talk to your cat, see why
Ma'am, may I help you?
she's doing what she's doing. Relax the weight of the head over. Whenever you're ready, go ahead and transition into cat-cow. Take your time getting there. Hips should be stacked with the knees, and shoulders should be stacked with elbows and wrists. Just take a couple minutes here to play around in cat-cow, and you can always practice syncing up your breath. So when you breathe in, you should be in cow, and when you breathe out, you should be in cat. You can always kind of go back and forth between child's pose and cat-cow, which is sometimes what I like to do, or you can ultimately just end up in child's pose and take a little breather. Remember, you can always use props like pillows or blocks to just create a little more space to allow your body to relax even further. So if you notice any tension anywhere in your body, don't be afraid to experiment with some modifications. We're going to be here in child's pose for another couple of minutes. From here, your lower body can remain the exact same, and just lift your torso up for hero's pose. And pet your cat, of course. From here, you can dive forward onto all fours, and you have an option now. You can do a downward facing dog or a plank, or why not both? Wherever you are, go ahead and meet us in downward facing dog. And we are going to prepare for a little warrior sequence. Go ahead and lift up your left leg here for a three-legged dog. You can play with stacking the hips or not. Just a little playtime here. And ultimately, we're going to step that foot up into a low lunge. And then warrior one. Back foot should be perpendicular to front foot, and front foot should be in the middle of that back foot and facing the front of your mat. Arms out into warrior two. Adjust if need be. This is just a little practice. Experiment with sinking deeper into that bent knee, that front left knee. Peaceful warrior if you like, for a nice side body stretch. Back to your low lunge and downward facing dog. Right leg comes up when you're ready for another three-legged dog. And you guessed it, into low lunge and warrior one. Line up the feet correctly. Same thing as the other side. And arms out into warrior two whenever you're ready. Some things to think about here: that right leg should be spiraling in, so that right thigh is spiraling in. So don't let that right knee come out. You want to be aligned correctly. That's going to help your hips. And peaceful warrior on this side for this side body stretch whenever you feel like it. Which for me was not very long, because low lunge we go, down dog we go. Forward fold we go. Just doing a little squat action here. Playtime as always. Go ahead and move to child's pose whenever you're ready. Sometimes I like to put my face inside of my hands, like so. Take a nice deep breath. We're almost done here. We're just gonna do some nice seated twists before ultimately ending up in Shavasana. So go ahead and get there however you want. Go ahead and end up on your bottom with your legs out in front of you. And just like yesterday, bend one knee, in this case your right knee. Use your left arm to wrap around that knee and your right arm to prop behind you and assist in keeping you upright and your spine straight. Twist gently as you breathe in and out. And then you can move that leg out into a one-sided cobbler if you want, using both arms behind you to brace yourself. Experiment with some stretching, toe touching. And pretty much same thing on the other side. Remember to use your breath as a tool. If you notice that you're like huffing and puffing, that you kind of take a step back and focus on your breath and find that ease there. It's there to assist you. Whenever you're ready, meet me on your back. You can pull your legs up to your chest and give yourself a little hug, rock back and forth. This can feel really nice on the hips and the bum. Maybe a little happy baby action just like yesterday. And eventually, we will have ourselves a little Shavasana. Thank you so much for joining me for this practice, and give thanks to yourself for taking this time. Love and light, always.